Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you all doing amazing and very well. I hope that each and every one of you had an amazing weekend. And today guys, I have for you 3 DIYs that are absolutely budget friendly, easy to do, and looks absolutely beautiful for your home. And if you are new here, my name is Mia and I absolutely love creating home decor, budget friendly, and that looks absolutely beautiful. And so I really hope that you will consider subscribing if you do like my content and what I create. And so let's just jump right into the first DIY. As you can see, I have that little cup that is from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna give it a nice coat of spray paint with this Rust-Oleum spray paint. Then once that is done, I am going to take the cup and I am going to hot glue it to this clear bowl. And this clear bowl, guys, I'm not gonna spray paint it or anything because I really love how it looks clear, and I think that it's really pretty, and I might just have to get a set for my kitchen because I really do love them. So I just go ahead and hot glue it down to the cup, and I mix E6000 with hot glue, and that's gonna give me that fast hold, but then again that strong hold. And once that is on there, the last and final step would be to add some of these jewels, and they are stickers, and I got these from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to place it on the rim of the cup, right below the bowl, and that's going to give it a nice and pretty look to it. And that will be it for this DIY. Super simple, super easy, and it turns out absolutely beautiful. And you can definitely, instead of using the jewels, you can put some wood beads or something like that, whatever you like, but it turns out really beautiful. And guys, here is the final look at it. I really love how this turned out. It is just super simple and it looks absolutely beautiful. And what better thing that everything is from Dollar Tree, and you can get something so beautiful and modern looking. Looks really beautiful and chic, and I absolutely love it. You guys will have to let me know what you think of this DIY. Okay friends, and before I go on to the second DIY, I just want to say that I am happy to be joining in on the Chic for Cheap challenge, and it is hosted by Christy over at Christy Creates, and this month's co-host is Anna Lee over at Anna Lee Ashby DIY. And I am super excited to be joining, and I hope that you do that you guys go check out their channels. I am going to leave their links in my description so you can check out Christy and Anna Lee, and I am also going to leave the link to the playlist in my description as well, so you can check out everyone who joined in this month and everyone's creations. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the second DIY. And for the second DIY, we are going to be starting off with these canvases that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use 4 of them. And what I'm going to be doing to them is taking off their canvas and just removing the whole thing from all 4 of them, and that will be the first step. Then once you are done, they are going to look something like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to take these wood planks that you can find at Dollar Tree, and this is going to be the base or the bottom of the crate, and I am going to just hot glue everything together. You can also use a staple gun if you have one. I actually have one, but I'm just not using it. I just decided to use hot glue and it worked perfectly fine. So I'm just going to put all the pieces together, creating a crate, and you will see just exactly how I do it step by step. Now guys, here's where it gets a bit tricky because the last wood plank is not the right size, so I'm gonna have to cut it down to size so it can fill in the last part of the crate. And I am just going to take my blade and I am going to just cut it off, and then it'll fit perfectly fine. And once I have that done, now I am going to take this ribbon from Dollar Tree, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to hot glue it all around the rim of the inside of the crate, and that is going to hide the staples that are in there and just give it a nice and pretty look, and we won't have that ugly staples showing because I don't have a staple remover, so I'm just going to put this and it'll cover it up just fine. Now that we have those nice and covered up, what I'm going to be doing is taking some jute twine, and I'm going to take some beads that I got off of Amazon, and this pack is super nice, you guys. It comes with a whole bunch of different sizes. I could leave a link to them below in my description if you would like to get them yourself. But I'm going to use 2 different sized beads, and I am just going to bead them onto the string, and I'm using 4 total, well 8 total, 4 on one, 4 I'm putting first, and then I'm going to put 3 of the bigger ones in the middle, and then 4 more of the smaller ones on the other side. And this is going to create an effect of like small to big to then small again, and it looks really pretty. And then I'm going to just hot glue it down onto 2 sides of the crate, and this is just going to give it a nice pretty decorative look, and I really love how it turns out. Now guys, I am just simply hot gluing down the string of beads to the back of the crate, well each frame, to the back of each frame. That way you won't be able to see it from the front or anything. And I'm just using hot glue, and it's perfectly fine. It's not really heavy or anything. And I'm going to make one more for the other side of the crate as well. And here is how it is looking, guys. Super cute. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this brown wax color, and I am just going to distress it all around. And I know I probably should have done this before I put the beads, you know, and the ribbon on, but I really thought that I wasn't going to paint it or distress it or do anything to it. But now I changed my mind, so I'm going to distress it all around, and then that will be the final step. Well, one more step, I'm going to put some thumbtacks into each corner of the crate, and that's going to give it a really nice pop, and that is the final step. Now guys, you can see that I'm going to be putting these thumbtacks in, and those are from Dollar Tree. And another alternative that you can put instead of the thumbtacks are these jewels that I used for my first DIY, and that would look really beautiful as well. But yeah, I will put the thumbtacks on all four corners. Okay guys, and here is the final look at it. I really love how this turned out, you guys. You guys will have to let me know what you think of this DIY. I just put some books in there and they look really nice as decor. You can put whatever you want in here. It's up to you. But I really do love how it turned out, and it just looks like a piece that no one else would have. So I really love it. And yeah, you guys let me know what you think of this DIY. Alright guys, so for the third and final DIY for today, I have this vase from Dollar Tree, and then I have some baking soda, and I am going to mix that in with some white paint, and this is going to create a really nice textured paint and make the vase really nice and pretty. And I really never done this before. This is my first time, so I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, but it actually does turn out really beautiful, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you guys will love it too. So all you have to do is just pour some baking soda mixed in with the same amount of paint, and depending on how you want the texture, I would say add more baking soda and it will give you a more textured effect. So I do that, and then I give the vase a total of 3 coats, and that did really well. And depending on the color vase that you may have, you may need to put more coats or less coats, but I end up putting 3, and it looks completely fine. Here is our vase nicely covered, and now guys, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take some air dry clay, and I am just going to shape a handle, and then I'm going to let that dry overnight. And once that is dry, I am going to paint the handle as well with the same mixture, baking soda and paint, and I am going to hot glue that down onto the vase. And guys, I soon realized that I couldn't hot glue down the handle straight onto the vase because the hot glue did not want to stick to the clay at all. So what I ended up doing was taking a little pin, putting it inside of a piece of foam paper, and then sticking the pin inside of the handle, and that way when I put the hot glue, it's not touching directly the handle, but it's touching the paper, and it will stick way better and it will go on. So that is what I did for the handle. is the final look at it, you guys. I really love how this turned out, and made from a Dollar Tree vase. It is a complete upscale and looks absolutely beautiful. Please do let me know what you think of this DIY, and please let me know which one was your favorite from today. And that will be it for today's video, guys. Please don't forget to check out the playlist and the lovely ladies, Christy and Annalie, and check out what they have created. And I cannot wait to see what all the lovely crafters have created for this challenge. And thank you guys so much for watching, and please do hit that subscribe button if you are not already, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And until next time, bye.